For decades, Kei vans have quietly kept Japan moving. These tiny, box-shaped vehicles are everywhere, navigating narrow streets, crowded neighborhoods, and tight delivery zones with ease. They are the backbone of small businesses, local deliveries, and everyday transportation across the country. After years of announcements, prototypes, and delays, a long-awaited transformation has finally arrived.
Toyota and Daihatsu have officially introduced fully electric versions of their iconic Kei vans, marking a historic moment for Japan's smallest and most practical vehicles as they enter the electric era. The move to electrify Kei vans has been a long and cautious process. Unlike passenger cars or high-end electric models, Kei vans are expected to be affordable, durable, and extremely practical. Any major change to their formula carries significant risk, especially for small business owners who rely on them daily.
That is why the arrival of electric versions, such as the Toyota Pixis Van BEV and the Daihatsu e-Hijet Cargo, is such a big deal. These vehicles represent a careful balance between innovation and tradition, keeping everything that makes Kei vans useful while introducing zero-emission technology. At first glance, these electric Kei vans look almost identical to their gasoline-powered predecessors. The familiar tall, narrow bodies remain unchanged, as do the upright windshields and sliding doors designed for easy access in tight spaces.
The biggest visual difference is subtle, with a charging port neatly integrated into the front area and the absence of any exhaust components. This understated approach reflects the philosophy behind the project: electric power without disrupting the role these vans play in everyday life. Underneath the familiar exterior, however, the changes are significant. Built on a shared architecture developed through cooperation between Toyota, Daihatsu, and Suzuki, the electric Kei vans use a rear-mounted electric motor paired with a floor-mounted lithium-ion battery.
The motor delivers output similar to traditional K-class engines, but with the immediate torque that electric vehicles are known for. This makes the vans especially well-suited to stop-and-go city driving, where quick acceleration from a standstill is far more useful than high top speed. The battery capacity is designed with real-world use in mind.
For many users, this means plugging in overnight and starting each day with a full charge, reducing downtime and fuel costs, while also lowering emissions in crowded city centers. Inside the cabin, the electric Kei vans remain true to their purpose. Space efficiency is still the top priority, with flat floors, flexible seating arrangements, and generous cargo areas for their size. Despite the addition of a battery pack, cargo space has been preserved, ensuring that businesses do not lose practicality by switching to electric power.
Small but thoughtful features such as USB charging ports, modern climate control, and improved instrumentation add a layer of comfort that reflects evolving customer expectations. One particularly useful addition is the inclusion of external power outlets. These allow the vans to act as mobile power sources, capable of running tools, equipment, or even emergency devices. In a country where natural disasters are a constant concern, this feature adds real-world value beyond everyday transportation, turning the electric Kei van into a versatile support vehicle when needed.
The journey to reach this point has not been smooth. Electric Kei vans were first previewed years ago, with early concepts suggesting a faster rollout. However, technical challenges, supply chain disruptions, and broader issues within the automotive industry delayed their arrival. Rather than rushing the product to market, Toyota and Daihatsu took a cautious approach, refining the technology to ensure reliability and practicality. That patience now appears to be paying off, as the product is finally ready for real-world use. The significance of this launch goes beyond the vehicles themselves. Kei vans are among the most common vehicles in Japan, especially in urban and suburban areas. Electrifying even a portion of this fleet could have a meaningful impact on air quality and noise reduction. Quiet electric drivetrains are particularly well-suited to residential neighborhoods, early morning deliveries, and crowded commercial districts, where traditional engines can be disruptive. From a driving perspective, these electric vans are not designed to impress with performance figures.
Their mission is efficiency, ease of use, and reliability. The electric motor provides smooth and predictable acceleration, making the vans easy to drive, even for those new to electric vehicles. Regenerative braking helps improve efficiency in traffic-heavy environments, while the simple drivetrain reduces maintenance compared to internal combustion engines. Of course, the transition to electric power comes with challenges, especially when it comes to cost. Electric key vans are significantly more expensive than their gasoline counterparts, reflecting the cost of batteries and new technology. For many buyers, the higher upfront price will need to be weighed against lower running costs, reduced maintenance, and potential government incentives. For businesses with predictable routes and charging access, the long-term savings could justify the investment. Competition in the electric key van segment is also heating up. Other manufacturers have already introduced or announced their own electric models, creating a growing ecosystem of options.
This increased competition is likely to drive further improvements in range, pricing, and features over time, benefiting consumers and businesses alike. The entry of major players like Toyota and Daihatsu adds credibility and momentum to the segment, encouraging wider adoption. What makes this development particularly important is how it reflects Japan's broader approach to electrification. Rather than focusing solely on large SUVs or luxury vehicles, Japanese automakers are targeting practical, everyday transportation.
Electrifying key vans shows that sustainability is not just about flagship models, but about improving the vehicles people use most often. It is a pragmatic strategy that aligns closely with the realities of urban life. Looking ahead, the success of these electric key vans could influence similar markets beyond Japan. Compact commercial vehicles are used worldwide for deliveries, services, and small-scale transport. If the electric key van formula proves reliable and cost-effective, it could inspire similar solutions in other regions facing congestion and environmental challenges. In the end, the arrival of electric key vans from Toyota and Daihatsu represents more than just a new product launch. It marks the beginning of a quiet revolution in one of the most important yet overlooked segments of the automotive world. These tiny vans may not grab headlines like high-performance electric cars, but their impact could be far greater, reshaping how cities move and how small businesses operate. By bringing electric power to Japan's smallest workhorses, Toyota and Daihatsu are proving that meaningful change does not always come in big packages.
Sometimes, the biggest transformation starts with the smallest vehicles on the road.